top 20. Let's hear it.
Get into it. All right, so my number 20 is Usher's Confessions Part 2, because like I said, for me, Usher has to make the list. I think he's influenced a lot of R&B. I think he deserves to be there, and that song is fantastic.
Yeah, right. It's one of those spots where it's like, yeah, there's some guys like deserve. When it comes like a tiebreaker goes to like legacy, and it's like Usher is a very big deal for a while. We can't like, and Confessions is his best. That's the best song.
Yeah,
you know?
Well, he does a residency again. Ghost.
We already told the story about the time I posted this on my Facebook status, and my mom texted me. Okay, I was going to say we already covered this one. Okay, yeah. Okay.
19. So I picked a Calvin Harris song, "Feel So Close," because I think that was a mark for the dance music of that time. That's like in the 2011 to like 2014. It was like Calvin Harris, Disclosure. Like you had Daft, like you had all these like techno electronic music come out.
Taking away jobs.
And I'm gonna tell you, "Feel So Close" was just all over the place and was an absolute bop. Then in terms of dubstep,
I consider that like elevator music. That's interesting. I wouldn't have thought of that like.
But at the time, I think it helped usher in what would become a definite part, like a definite time period of music.
And it also like became like the pop, like it went from being like the dance
to like
music
popular
to being like also kind of just the pop music. Like there was a while there because you're talking about like early 2010s, then like late 2010s was literally just the era of like the Chainsmoker, where like the chorus would have the bum, 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 like it would do the fucking big breakdown part, or you know, like it became monotonous.
Did.
Yeah.
So my 18 is "Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites" by Skrillex.
Wow! Shout out!
Because that song to me, when it comes like I love that song so much, and I think in terms of electronica, dubstep music in particular, that was one of the songs that really just influenced it heavily. Skrillex has a lot of influence, but that song for me, oh my god! Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, it's good. Yeah. 17, "Bad Guy" by Billie Eilish. I think that Billie needs to be on here because I think that this song was helpful in a turning point.
That's the big song,
and what pop music from female artists would later become. Like she was like
became like
very alternative, and that's how it kind of has stayed for a little bit. Like
I would argue. Fuck it, this is such like Stephen A. Smith hot take bullshit, but it's like I would argue maybe she made it worse because it's like "Bad Guy" is great, but then it ushers in this like moody era of like alternative poppy girl, and it's like those two like okay, like people like I feel like in 10 years these people aren't gonna love Tortured Poet, the same way they do now. And like Midnight's, like I say, like the bonus tracks on Midnight's are great. The rest, it's just like it's like a little too moody. It's just like sometimes you need a fucking bop, and it's like I think Billie set that tone with that, and like "Bad Guy" is such a like undeniable song that shit doesn't matter. Like the song rips, but like for everyone else, like "Ocean Eyes" doesn't work for 90% of other artists, and it's kind of like we should all stop. Like between that and the Lana, like you guys should maybe just go try to copy the Tate McRae more.
Yeah, Tate McRae's trying to bring back the Britney Spears. Yeah, for 100%.
Yeah, try that out. Yeah, maybe you'll figure something.
Yeah, that's why there was for a while I wasn't really listening to a lot of like female pop artists because I was like, this is not for me. It's just not my kind of. It's when I think of pop music, I think of it being a little bit more upbeat.
It just didn't feel like
and have hooks and melody and
Yeah, it was like it's like hookless to me, and it's like what am I listening?
Now,
to?
"Bad Guy" did have had an interesting hook to it, but 16, "Teenage Dream" by Katy Perry, because I think that what Katy Perry did on that album was fantastic, and that song is iconic.
Belongs on there. Fascinating, also amazing album in the sense of like 5 number one or 5 top 10 singles, incredible. And then the other songs on the record are just like fucking like what is this? Like "Circle the Drain" and stuff like that.
It might be like the only Katy Perry album that I've listened to back to back, front to back. I'm fairly
One of the Boys is pretty good, Yeah, One of the Boys is solid. There's some solid deep cuts on there. "Waking Up in Vegas," "Self-Inflicted." But yeah, the "Teenage Dream" record, it's a story of singles, but the singles are very strong.
15. I did not pick "Sexy Back" by Justin Timberlake, but I did pick "My Love" featuring T.I.
Ooh.
I think that song, Sexy Back, was a great introduction to the new era of Justin Timberlake, the height of what Timberland was able to do. But My Love gave you something different, right? Because it was like a love song, but in a different way. And then you add T.I.'s like rap on there, his verses on there, and I thought it was excellent, and still my favorite song off that.
T.I. was so dope at that point too, like from like 2005 to 2006. Whenever he like went away for like the gun charges for having the arsenal, up to that point, T.I. was so fucking cool. Like I had that T.I. King record. That one was cool. The next one had the Whatever You Like song. T.I. was really cool for a while. It's a shame we found out that he was like, you know, yeah, all the things he is now.
Yeah, it's a shame.
07, he was.
I mean, Whatever You Like was one of my favorite songs.
Right, yeah.
I listen to that all the time. 14, Bad Romance by Lady Gaga. I did leave that in there because I thought that deserved a spot. Like I said, because of her, Four on the Floor became very popular. I did put Lose Yourself by Eminem on my list at number 12 because...
Wrong.
Fine, you can say it's wrong, but it did win. It won an Academy Award.
It is like when Eminem played the Super Bowl, he played the fucking Lose Yourself.
Oh, of course
song.
he did.
Like,
yes, why wouldn't he? He played other songs too.
So he can't play the other songs.
Well, not maybe all of them. So number 11, I put Swimming Pools by Kendrick Lamar. I did not put Not Like Us, but for me, Swimming Pools, because I feel like Kendrick is one of the rappers that helped usher in this new type of rap that we see moving forward. Like, we don't have, like, gone are the Lil Waynes, gone are the Ludacris, the Busta Rhymes. Kendrick, I think, was, because Swimming Pools is so popular, right? I think that ushered in what we see, like, what rap has become today. And I think that was like a marker. And I love Kendrick, so I had to throw him on here.
That fucking...
Why do you smile like that?
Because Good Kid, Mad City is just such a good... Like, I have these really happy memories of listening to this album on my last family vacation before my mom passed away in Whistler, Canada. And it's like, I remember just like, they'd fall asleep at like 8, and me and Brian would go outside to smoke weed. And he'd go in the room, and I would just pace around, and I would listen to Backseat Freestyle over and over again. It's just like, I don't love, like, I love Kendrick Lamar. Yeah. I don't love To Pimp a Butterfly or Damn, because like I just don't think, or The Record Sense, like I don't think they're as much for me. Like I think they're very much music made for the black experience, this and that, but like, with Good Kid, Mad City, like, this is just, like, an LA thing, you know, almost. Like, and that, like...
And it spoke to you, record. My number 10, so talking about my top 10, Umbrella by Rihanna, helped solidify her as, for a while there, a pop queen. I mean, she has so many damn hits under her belt, and it's why she doesn't really need to put out any new music, even though people have been asking it for years, but Umbrella is iconic.
When was Anti? That's 2015,
yes, 2015,
or so?
Yeah.
So it's been 10 years since there's been new Rihanna?
And she even performed in the Super Bowl since then, and still no new music.
Kind of just like half-assed.
Yeah.
Chilled, yeah.
She was pregnant, wasn't she, at the time?
She was literally,
good for her. Number 9, Brightside by The Killers, had to make the list. I think it deserved to be higher. Number 8, Bye 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 by NSYNC. Number 7, Jesus Walks by Kanye West.
Great pick.
Because...
I had so much trouble with my Kanye picks because in mine, Kanye makes the list twice, and it was like, dude, is it Gold Digger? Like, for a second, it was Through the Wire, and I'm like, I don't think it's Through the Wire. Like, I was like, Through the Wire is the intro to him, and you get the, like, I drink a boost for breakfast, intro for dessert, somebody order pancakes. And it's just like such an interesting introduction to an artist. Jesus, same thing where it's like, is it Jesus?
Yeah, what is, like, and
like I don't know, you know, like there's. Even when I was talking about this with my buddy Tyler earlier, and it's like, well, Monster, I was like, you know, like the big Nicki verse and this and that. He's like, you're not going to put Monster above 3 songs on that same album, you know? And like, is it All Falls Down, you know? Like.
You don't, I know. Let's see. My number 6 is Blank Space by Taylor Swift. I did put her up there because I think that helped to mark the beginning of what would be this Taylor corporate universe.
That's where like Taylor takeover begins.
Blank Space.
Blank Space, where it becomes.
And it's a catchy song. I know that she mentions like Pete Wentz as an inspiration for those lyrics and things like that. So she definitely was trying her hand at something different there. My number 5.
I can make the bad guys good for the weekend.
Number 5.
Did you find it? Did you think it was Starbuck Lover when you heard it first?
No.
Oh, okay. I always heard
I got a list of Lost Lovers?
Lonely Starbucks Lovers or something. I don't know. I definitely,
I can see that, yes. Yeah. Taking a page out of Patrick Stump's book, can't sing the damn song, clearly. Number 5, Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day, because I almost put American Idiot down, but I thought Boulevard of Broken Dreams definitely was, I think, the more of the popular songs for sure. But again, that song was everywhere when it came out. And I think it helped re-solidify, like it helped bring Green Day back when they were kind of not as popular.
Not so cool.
Yeah.
It's funny. I think I have Holiday. I'm not sure. I originally had Holiday on my top 25. I might have moved it to the top 50. I might have taken, I can't remember. We'll see in a second, but like, Holiday was my pick of those 3, where it's like, I don't need to hear American Idiot again. Boulevard, I hate Boulevard. Holiday to me is like, Holiday is one of the best, like, punk rock songs
it's a good
of
song.
the 21st century. Like, just like, it's a great song. It very fucking overplayed. I never want to hear it again, this and that. But it's like,
it's good. It's like, great pop. Yeah.
If you can remove yourself from it, you just hear it. Just like, it's a great driving, perfect song. And like Green Day, like that American Idiot record, it's big for a reason. They were on some next level shit at that point. Like, they're a great fucking band. And Holiday is one of their best songs.
I agree. Number 4, Miss Jackson I did put Miss Jackson by Outkast. Because of all the like,
what a
pick.
Of
all the
what a pick.
Yeah, Amanda. I love Miss Jackson. I think, and heck, even it's a great song. Hey Ya obviously came out after it and then became very, very popular because it's dancier, right? But Miss Jackson had its moment, and I think it helped bring Outkast back into like the mainstream. Like Bombs Over Baghdad was for a time.
Miss Jackson made me like. It like made me confused as a kid.
What's happening?
Like, I just wanted to be like a cool black guy when that came out. Like, I wanted to be Andre 3000. I wanted to dress like him.
I feel the same way.
I kind of want to dress like Big Boy too. Like, I want like the backwards football jersey. Just like I remember it was like I was in the 7th grade and they did, so Stankonia comes out the year before that. So Stankonia is what Miss Jackson's on. Stankonia comes out, I think, 2001. Yeah. The next year they have like Big Boy and Andre present. It was like their greatest hits. And that's what the whole world was on, the single with Killer Mike, where he's like, glitter, glisten, gloss, floss, I catch a beat running like Randy Moss. But I got that CD, and like all the Outkast CDs had like illustrations of like very like Africanized, like just naked, shapely, curvy women. And I'm in, we're leaving the Future Shop, and I'm like opening the CD out of the, and I like open, and I'm just like,
I cannot open this right now.
Like, it's like, I'm not supposed to listen to this. My mom, my stepdad's gonna I'm gonna get in trouble. It's just like, and like that, just the coolest group of all time. Talk about McRibbing,
yes, like, they came back. Whew, could you imagine? Yeah. I did put Missy Elliott on my list, but I put Work It by Missy Elliott, not Get Your Freak On, at number 3.
That's the number 3, okay.
My number 2 is Oops, I Did It Again by Britney Spears, because that...
You're really trying to
I really am.
Yeah, you needed to fix that.
Nah, whatever. No, I think that song, obviously some of Max Martin's best work, and she kind of changed the game for female pop artists at that time with that song. When that album came out, she changed the game, and for the next 3-4 years and onward, like it looked a lot different.
I like Lucky better. I like Lucky.
I
Lucky's a
also
great
love
track,
Lucky. My
yeah.
sister and I did a music video to Lucky. We had my mom's camcorder. Before the music video of Lucky was ever out, before they even did the making the video of it, we did this a very similar type of, concept.
A lot of people are saying that's where she got
No,
it
I
from.
wish.
Britney was out there like sourcing her production ideas from like fan
Yeah.
accounts.
Exactly.
And, that's what I
so
heard.
me and my sister did it. I was I was recording it. I was doing the whole like being the director, and then my sister was pretending to be Britney Spears, but she's like a famous actress, and we had this whole. It was a great video. It was fantastic. I wish that we still had that recording, but I think it's gotten ruined at some point. And then my number one. Now this is probably I am extremely biased, and this is like it might just ruin my entire list and make my entire list invalid. But I will put "Sugar We're Going Down" at number one.
Okay. No, that doesn't.
Yes, it does. But
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I think Sugar. I personally, my list top is Sugar is in my top
There we
5
go.
as well for just perfect fucking song. Like you have a problem with Sugar We're Going Down, go fuck yourself. If you have a problem with Sugar We're Going Down, you probably haven't made it this far into this podcast to even
Yes,
be
sure.
here. So you probably agree with us. Yeah, Sugar We're Going Down is on everybody's fucking list here, okay? Yes.
Hey man, it's your boy Petty Hendrix, man. You tuned in to Emo Kid Anomalies. Check it out, you did.